Major change could soon be on the way to the list of requirements developers must follow if they want to build a data center in the city of St. Louis. 5 on your side's Holden Kurwicki is in studio with more information on what is and isn't included in the Planning Commission proposal.
Well, Mike, in the past, the city of St. Louis actually classified data centers the same way it did warehouses and office space, despite having drastically different demands on city resources. The recently released proposal would not only place data centers in a class of their own, it would also place several more roadblocks in front of developers.
When it comes to data centers, St. Louis City Planning Executive Miriam Keller doesn't mince her words.
We need to be prepared.
Though data centers have operated in the city since at least 2009,
Before September of last year, the city didn't have kind of any definition for any regulations for data centers.
that changed Tuesday morning when the city released the proposed framework for regulating data center proposals.
And now we are defining data centers, and we're going to, as a city, start reviewing them as conditional uses.
Before a data center developer can obtain that permit, they must clearly define the building's use, community benefits, and include a third-party environmental impact study.
You know, it's a detailed application process, public hearing, and sort of a site-specific decision and consideration every time. Before, it was just, submit an application, approved.
The city's also redefining the threshold on what's considered a major data center project.
We've lowered that, so more projects will get more scrutiny and kind of higher standards to adhere to.
Every new data center will be required to run on renewable energy within 10 years and adhere to strict standards for electronic recycling and emissions.
We will check for compliance annually. If there's a problem, that could have serious impacts that could create the potential for revoking an occupancy permit, things like that. So baking into the zoning code these minimum standards, it's like, we're serious that these are priorities.
If you would like more information on the proposed data center requirements in the city of St. Louis, the city is hosting a webinar to discuss the changes on May 11th. The Planning Commission is expected to take a vote on these changes on May 18th.